Everyone, this is my Module 13 reflection. When something is created, it is automatically copyrighted, whether the creator wants it to be or not. And I think this is a good starting point when teaching children about copyright. I know last year when I was working for a teacher, I copied an entire workbook for another teacher that was being hired halfway through the school year. And I was told to do this because there wasn't enough time to get another notebook or workbook, teacher's edition for the teacher. And it was an emergency situation, so this was okay. After reading the copyright laws, I realized this was not okay. So I definitely was part of breaking a copyright law last year. What surprised me the most about some of the copyright laws, the television programs like PBS, you need to, if you record it, you need to show it within 10 days, and then it needs to be destroyed within 45 days. And then on the other hand, educational shows, like in the quiz, for example, Bill Nye the Science Guy, because it's educational, it has educational retention, and you can keep it for up to 3 years. I also found interesting that each individual decides how it's copied, shared, performed, or displayed. I figured that there was one set of rules for copyright laws, but if I'm understanding it correctly, each person determines how their information is distributed. So I found that interesting. For fair use, again, if I'm understanding this, you can use a small amount, or rather than small, it just needs to not be a substantial amount. You need to use it differently than it was originally used, like a parody. It needs to be factual information that's meant to be cited, and it can affect the market. What question surprised me the most was number 20 on the quiz. The university that copied the software to all the students, and then it couldn't be sued because it didn't consent. That was surprising, and I'm assuming that the software creator is going to appeal that. I think that this could be a difficult lesson to teach children, but I think it could be done. I did not do well on the quiz the first time. I thought I understood it, and then I took the quiz. So I had to go back and reread the information. And then I also went to YouTube and watched a few videos to better explain the fair use to me, because those seemed to be the questions that I missed on the quiz, and I did better the second time. I think that explaining public domain to the kids, that would be a good place for them to find information so that they don't have to worry about copyright. And also the Creative Commons, or the use of OERs, would be another thing that you could explain to the kids, because they don't have to worry about copyright there. And that would help them to be, ethical users of the internet and not have to worry about copyright. And that would, help them to help you to teach them to be good examples and behave ethically in today's world. Thank you.